daughter, Wook Lamont.
You suck!
Get off the stage, you dicks!
Wook Lamont. Less Wook Lamont. Okay, cool. So we're gonna watch a bunch of shit back to back. I've actually kept myself pretty spoiler free too. I have like very, very broad spoilers. Sometime later. Sometime later. Oh, I should have changed my glamour. It's totally not what I want to be in the cutscene. Uh-oh. Fucking slam the door. Another cutscene. No voices. Let's go. That's nice. That my sister was able to realize her potential is a testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. We didn't really do anything. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Well, thank you. I'll take it anyway. I only did as you might have in my position. Wook Mama did all the work. I was just moral support. She definitely didn't do all the work. I don't know. All we kind of did, if you think about it, it's kind of like in Kingdom Hearts, where they like go to all these different worlds and like learn about the world and stuff. Like she kind of just did that with the different tribes. Like it wasn't really anything that crazy. It was just kind of she came to it on her own. We kind of just we were there just to change her diaper if she ever needed it. Cool. Oh, cool. You're going to be in her cabinet? You're going to be the secretary of catnip? Oh, wait. Were they talking about us? I was like kind of skimming through that. Wait, so she's saying... She's asking us to be... Here, let me... I'm sorry. Here. She has expressed a desire for you to take up. Here, wait. Within her, making no mention of me. I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. All right, so she's saying that she wants us to be in her cabinet, but not him. Alright, so he feels some type of way. That is kind of shitty. He helped her out a lot. No, I want to... There we go. Stupid. I hope you'll stay by her side. Definitely fucking not. This is just like one stop, you know? We still haven't been to Maricidia. We're not going to stay here. I hope they don't make us... They wouldn't. That'd be the end of the game, you know? Just kind of settle down here. And thus it arrived. All right, cool. So she's going to get her little crown. Damn, that's a lot of people. Wow, and they're all wearing the same outfit. From afar, like from up top at least. Oh, how embarrassing.
What a crowd, as befits the changing of dawn servants.
Nice. Yay! None of us liked you. Bro, you've got like no calves at all.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The fuck? The Dawn Servant!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next.
Yeah, cool.
But I've talked for long enough. Allow me
You said
to
like 2
present
fucking
the
sentences.
whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph in the city of gold.
I can't wait till we get to go there. I want to leave this place as soon as possible. So do I. I'm ready to fucking leave her. Something bad gonna happen? Is she gonna fall?
My daughter, Wuk Lamat.
It's kind of funny because like she didn't really do anything that crazy. We kind of just kicked a bunch of asses for her. It's baby, by the way. Oh, I know.
Long live the Dawn Servant!
Long live the Dawn Servant. I feel like the accents are really hit or miss. Boo, you stink. Throws a tomato at her. Is it just me? But like a lot of them are just like
Growing up in this city,
hers
I
isn't
used
really
to
good
think
either.
I knew all there was to know about Tuliholal.
I don't know. You ever get the vibe that she's kind of just doing like a I don't know. I don't know a lot about the voice actor. I don't know their background, but I feel like they're just doing like an impression.
But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, aspirations of this nation. To the time-honored
I guess she
Ishana,
did get kind
the
of
Hanuhanu
stronger
taught me
because she
how
went
to
from
nourish and cultivate both the land
getting,
and their bonds with visitors.
getting like two-pieced by a couple bandits and tied up to beating, was it Bakul? Yeah, Bakul Jaja. So she did get stronger. So it's not like she didn't do anything. I mean, she rode like a float. She haggled. She did help us fight a giant bird. That was cool. I guess, you know, like let's just lower the expectations, you know, like do you?
And with her alpacas and tradecraft,
Alpaca. This alpaca was the one that spit on her.
patience and fortitude to know when to push through.
Oh, it might actually be the one that spit on
Push your
her.
luck.
Or maybe that's the one she captured.
From the moblins and their artisans, I gained insight.
I do
into the
want them to
power
take
of
off their
creativity,
masks.
that it is when
Just
we
so
are
we can
filled
really
with passion and
drive home
bolstered
how
by the support
terrible
of others
they look,
that we produce
the
our best
goblins.
works.
Because I'm pretty sure the ones that they have in the first are what their faces actually look like.
I was
Hey, it's that
moved
guy.
by the history and hopes of the Yokui.
Gerferler.
Death is the
Gerferler.
end, that we live on so long as we remembered.
Holy shit, man. They really chose, like, to bring in some ugly sons of bitches into this game. Look at their fucking faces. God. In Shadowbringers, man, I think everything in Shadowbringers looked like fucking great. Like,
I felt joy.
oh, that's her dad, right?
When I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering.
What I find to be interesting, and I'm sorry, I'll stop pausing after this. I will watch it all the way through, but one thing that I was thinking about the other day is, so she's lived here her whole life, right? How is it she didn't know anything about like any of the different tribes and stuff, you know? Was she really just that sheltered? Like, just wouldn't leave the palace? I mean, I don't know. I guess, like, maybe that's why there's this whole coming of age, like, trial. Because he's like, hey, you're going to have to learn about the people that you're going to be ruling over. If they play Smile, I'm out of here. Smile? What's Smile?
Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they
A song? Is it like a from the game, or are you referencing something
we are all Turali.
outside the game? Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
What sorcery? Hey, don't talk shit. Chameleon face. Yeah, it's from the game. Is it a bad one, or do you not? Is it just like overplayed or something? Hey, it's that guy. Oh, that's okay. That's his daddy and his mommy.
That, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle.
Wait, is Smile that song? I don't know a lot about it, but there's some people in my free company talking about it. Is that the song that there's like currently like a controversy over? It was something like somebody was like, I from what I gathered, I don't really communicate too much with them, but like just in passing, is the song racist, or what's the issue with the song? I just personally don't like it. I've heard people say it's good. Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that the one that, like, what song are they referring to? That's like even kind of like part of a controversy right now.
Some in Kozamalka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen.
What's that over there?
People I haven't met.
It's a big ass hole.
That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you. That we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
That's like the most NPCs I think I've seen them have in like a cutscene. They usually like will have these big festivals or parades, and then there'll be like 3 people. Yeah, I think I do. They're referring to Smile. It's because Wook's voice actor accused people of being racist for not liking the song since it sounds like black gospel music. So if you don't like this song, you're racist. Did they actually say that? That's fucking outrageous. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about, because like they started going in on it, going back and forth about like, I thought they meant the song was racist, and I was like, I started reading that conversation that they were having, and I was like, all right, I'm not, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just gonna keep crafting. I'm just gonna keep making more varnish. That's it.
Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness.
There you go. Is this the song you're talking about? Okay, I'm out of here. So this is Smile.
I say mine, but a dawn servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
What's she gonna do?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
So this is the song you're talking about. It's not bad. I guess that was it.
Yeah.
Why?
My father led Tulihiola to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his two heads. But my one head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
I didn't think that song was that bad. It's kind of quick. I mean, I guess this is still it.
Someone with the knowledge and insight.
I'm not super into gospel-y music. Oh no.
So
No.
what do you say? Be done servant
Okay.
with me, Kona.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. I think this is a good idea because he could definitely help her, like, pick up the slack, you know. Why does it seem that whenever she opens her mouth, all that comes out is platitudes or just cringe about getting along? That's pretty much her. I don't think she's a very well done character. Like, that's why I just think, like, all my critiques purely about writing. So anyone that has anything else to say, this is the character as a whole, goes beyond voice actors and languages, okay? I just don't think she's a very likable character. I think she's kind of like Disney-ish, Kingdom Hearts, like, it's just, if that's who she is, that's who she is. I just think it's kind of the whole,
Absolutely.
like you said, let's just
You
get
take
along
reason,
kind of thing. It's
and I
just
take resolve.
so fucking
Together, we make a
boring
full-done servant.
and cliche.
You'll have no objections from me, of course.
Yeah, you're pretty biased because these are your kids.
But mine is not the approval you need.
Are we gonna hold like an election? He like holds up his gun. He was like,
Time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect.
I'm still waiting for the first promise to like become a bad guy, or that other guy that was with him, his homie. Because this is like, it's very clearly like this is like a level 95 quest. We still have a lot of game to get through, so
isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper.
He's kind of like the
hopes and heritage of all her people.
like the second main character. It's funny. I feel like Wuklamat's the main character. He's like the second, and we're just kind of there. We're doing our WoW shit. We're just like in the back, like doing that.
For ultimately, I harbor the same wish.
I don't actually dislike him though. I really don't like Wuklamat though.
To smile.
Alright, sure. Whatever. Cool. Somebody like spray painted a giant dick on this thing. They're like, alright, let's do it. They're like, it's gonna be like a big plaque with me, and it's like, or they drew like a mustache with like a dick. Okay, never mind. Tee. Somebody drew a dick on it. Had me at dick. God damn it, Sammy. You always come at the worst times.
This is the Lay of Legacy, a part of the Tuli Hyola saga. You and I become the next.
I want to see a slow clap where no one else joins, and that would be kind of funny. It's just what I will say. I get it. Like they kind of already positioned her as like the underdog. She was like the least popular. She like, you know, she shows up to all these places, you know, she's like fucking haggling with people. She's like, you know, doing the whole catching alpaca, whatever. It's cool. People seem to switch up pretty fucking quick. One thing too, I will point out, I'm kind of still frustrated with like the lack of accountability for some of the things that people have done in the game, like the other contestants. You know, like there was the whole kidnapping thing, there was, you know, the attacking thing, multiple, you know, other contestants. There was, you know, releasing like, you know, Valley Garmanda. That's kind of bad. No joke, I was thinking about you and if you deleted your Final Fantasy. Oh no, I haven't deleted it yet. I'm gonna get through this this playthrough. If it's not good, I'm deleting it and I'm sending Yoshi P a picture of my butthole. No, no, but there's like a lack of accountability, like for a couple things that I've seen. And I don't really get it. I don't know if it's just like lazy writing or if there's just things that are going on behind the scenes. But I really don't like that with stories, where it feels like they're just like, hey, whatever, we're not going to go into that, but we're going to go into detail on like haggling some shit, you know? Whatever. For some reason, I picture that's going to be a really hairy starfish. No comment. I'm not going to talk about my asshole with you. That was just a joke. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
He did help her out a lot. I mean, he saved her after she got two-pieced by a couple low-level bandits. I did bring it up, so that's my bad. I should know better when you're in the area. Saintly has super hearing when it comes to that. All right, cool. Are you guys just gonna like break the crown in half?
Of course you knew.
Is he gonna... Oh, I know. He's gonna give them each one of his crowns. They're fucking huge, and they're like as big as... It's Emmett Selk. It's Xenos. Oh, I was close. It's that one.
It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
What?
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh shit, he's dead.
Tragic tidings.
That's kind of weird.
Didn't want to believe it.
So, I don't get their anatomy, like, at all. So, are they two different things? She also crushed her brother's twig and berries in that rescue. She did? Carrying his dead twin the entire time. What a freak. That's what I'm saying, man. Two beings share one people. So they are legitimately like two different. It would be like Siamese twins, right? That's kind of gross, man. Like, this thing has been dead, and like, how does that work? Like, are they just brain dead? Because if they were dead, would they start decomposing? Like, bro, what the fuck?
I'm sorry I never told you.
Also, I'm not trying to be morbid, but like, if they were dead, I want to see this. I want to see like the fucking neck kind of like hanging like that. Just be realistic. It would be like if somebody has like a stroke and they lose like half, the ability to like, use like, this side of their body, right? You'd think he'd have sepsis. Have you seen the American Twin Girls that has her sister coming out of her head? No, and I don't want to. That sounds, no, just no.
Planning the right.
Oh, really? It does look kind of like them? Still don't want to see it.
He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease.
I don't know how I feel about this, guys. This is fucking weird. Like, this is... So that means, like, the whole time this guy was fighting us, like, this thing was just, like, dead on his side. Like, they're in their 30s and they finally got married. That's cool, man. Love finds a way. Also,
Forcing me to do the actual work.
I'm not going to say anything. God damn it.
Sneaky bastard.
I hate this, guys. I don't know if, like, this...
I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
If this is really that important, like, this whole thing is just bizarre to me. So many questions, because it looks like, if you look at it, like, the one side of him, like, is responsible for, I guess, motor function, but maybe not on that side. I don't know. This is weird. This is fucking weird. Pic of them came out of them giving sloppy toppy. Very weird. Stop hating it and get to the end. I don't ever want to hear about this again, man. Ever from you.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a really big fan of his voice either.
Their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
I feel like that didn't need to happen for the story, like to have it the one head die, but whatever. I just feel like I'm coming away with more questions after that, but whatever. It's cool. Oh, but you can send Yoshi P your brown starfish. No, this isn't. This is why I wish I never said that, because you're gonna fixate on this, and you're gonna continue to bring that up, and add unnecessary, disgusting detail that doesn't need to be there. earlier in Yak'ta'el. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wouldn't it be funny if they beat the shit out of him? Oh yeah, what's this guy doing? Is he the true bad guy?
And it's all because of our little firebrand.
Firebrand.
Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
So the next area has got to be the City of Gold. I just don't know how we're going to get in there. Uh-oh. Is something going to happen to this guy? Are you kidding me? Smile? Is there an extended version? Because that felt kind of short. I actually feel the most sorry for Kryle and the twins because I feel like they've had like legitimately no screen time. I don't know why he's here. He hasn't really done anything either. He's like supposed to be a guide, but I don't know. Whatever. I think the next game, the twins should finally have their growth spurt and they should just be full-grown Ellison motherfuckers. Hey, it's the Dawn Servant. Or half the Dawn Servant. Are they doing that? Like, so it's like the head of resolve, and what's the other head? Like wisdom or some shit? I don't remember, but are they trying to say like she's gonna be like the head of like the one that's alive, I guess, and then like Kona is supposed to be like the smart one that like is there for wisdom? 'Cause she's definitely not the wise one between the two of them. Yeah, that speech was like 4 sentences. That was dope. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. I'm not. You already have Aaronville for the mocking silences. Yeah, so now I think, are we going to like shift into Kryle's story? Because we still don't really know what dear old Galif was doing in the gold City of Gold. Alright, I guess we gotta wait for her. Oh, no way. We gotta hang with her? See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. With every single interaction. Kryle got done dirty with how little screen time she actually has. Are you saying that... Is she gonna get... They wouldn't put it off till the end, would they? Isn't Crow the reason why we're even here? Well, that's what I'm saying. Does she at least get, like, you don't have to, without spoiling anything, does she at least get a conclusion in her story? Or are they trying to say, like, that's going to be the next expansion? Because that's rough. She does. Okay. So I guess it's just not a lot. Auntie's Tacos. Evu. Is all what these people eat is tacos. Hey, I fucking like tacos too, man. Tacos are dope. I had a taco salad for dinner. Yeah. This guy's kind of funny. Like, it's not the worst. Yeah, but if that's all you ate was tacos, you'd get tired of that shit. I don't know, man. Tacos are versatile. Like last week, I made these fucking amazing breakfast burritos. They could have easily been breakfast tacos. But then again, I'm pretty sure I could eat breakfast for every single meal. Breakfast proteins, various types of potatoes, breakfast carbs, pancakes, waffles, French toast, eggs. That's really all I need. And ever since people started putting fried chicken with their breakfast, I mean, the game's done changed, man. What were we talking about? All I'm saying is this is like one of those instances where I don't really get why we have to do this, but I guess we kind of have to observe everyone's commentary now that we're done with, you know, making her the Dawn Servant. I was hoping, like, she was going to become the Dawn Servant. We fucking leave her ass and go start exploring the Golden City, which I know that's logically, that's going to be the next place we go to. All right. Yep. All right, bye. Fontina cheese. John. Oh yes, the Luminary. I forgot about that. Gerferler. Dirk Burscher. Yep. Gerferler. Zermerwer. I hate all of you. I really do hate all of you. Zermerwer. The Gleam Sands. Oh, fuck, dude. What's interesting is, like, all these things that we're doing with her. She's like, hey, can you come with me? Hey, it's your daddy. Sorry, no, that's her father, but he ain't your daddy. Oh man, that's so dope how he can put his fingers into his arm like that. Oh yeah, he did tell us first. And then Bakul Jaja. Dude, that's like, I'm sorry. Like, how does Bakul Jaja get off, like, without getting his ass beat or getting put into prison or something? He marched off muttering something about not being able to face. Like, he's a bitch. And you're a bitch too. Yeah, she's way too forgiving. But then again, I might need to be a little bit more forgiving. Maybe I'm the problem. Yeah, I feel like the game wouldn't really go on the way it was supposed to if I was actually the wool, because there'd be so many tomahawks thrown. There'd be like just axes sticking out of people's heads everywhere. Just axes of light. Axes, yeah. Papa! Alright, so this is it, I think. I hope there's a big banquet like they have in One Piece. Boom, 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 boom.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you up.
We did this all night. They've just been waiting here. It's morning now.
Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear. But I'm completely serious.
Oh yeah, she wants us to join her? Like, fuck you. No.
I want you to stay in Tulihiola.
No, fuck you. No. Bro, we gotta go save the universe. Again.
I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you always have a place here.
The fucking balls. If you think about this, though, so she wants us to stay, right? After we basically get her this gig, because she would not have been able to do it on her own without any of us. And then she's like, yeah, I want you to kind of stick around so you could basically be like, you know, like,
That's right. This is for you.
that's like literally like having somebody ghost, like be your ghostwriter, and like you don't actually do anything. You're just, everything's like, you know, it's the man behind the curtain. Like, no, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck you.
A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Wait, we're not gonna go to the City of Gold?
An adventurer like you could hardly resist.
All right.
I can't believe our journey is over already.
Holy shit, let's go. She's staying and we're going.
You accepted me as a comrade, and
Bye-bye.
you have my eternal...
Yep.
Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties.
It's like what they did with Lise, you know? Like, we finally got to a point where, like, all right, Lise, just stay there, focus on being the ruler, and never darken my doorstep ever again. You fucking bit. No.
I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City, too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
Nice. So we're going to have to go probably figure out what happened to Old Man Withers.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to
Oh
Sharma.
no, not Erinville. Erinville's not going to come with us? Oh, man.
What about the rest of you?
What if we have to store something in a backpack?
Alize and I also
You know, like in
intend to
I don't know if you guys read any
education was
isekai mangas where, like, you know, it's just that's the whole concept where somebody from our world or another world really is magically transported to what would be like a video game or some sort of fantasy thing. And there's so many of these where there's like their role or like whatever their job or their class is, like they're like just like the inventory guy or like the backpacker, or like they, and on dungeon runs their whole role is just having a backpack and holding your shit, like in holding your drops and stuff. That's what Aaronville has felt like. I know he's kind of more of a guide, and sometimes he has like some witty one-liners, or sometimes he just gives you a look and doesn't say anything, but to sum it all up, you will not be missed by me.
By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
I'll say it, yeah. I'm trying not to get off track too much, but like, is it just me, or like, have the twins just become so fucking boring? Like, I think like maybe it started in like the Endwalker patches, maybe a little bit in Endwalker, like base game. Like, every time they're around us now, I'm just like, oh, shut the fuck up. I remember when like Alice first came to the party, and I was like, oh, Alice is pretty cool. I just feel like they're so boring now.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tula Yolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
I just go wherever the quest markers show.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Can you imagine how fucking crazy these games would be if you could kind of like, if it was like kind of more of an open world, you can kind of pick your route. I know they won't, because we don't actually have any free will.
The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Alright. I think I noticed that in this expansion, how boring they are. Yeah, so we're not going to ditch him.
And it's farewell for now.
Alright.
Take care, all of you.
Alright, bye. She's probably not completely gone, but just having some time. I think this is like, outside of her being captured, since we've started this, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the only time I feel like we've actually been separated from her. And I'm not talking about like, oh, your group goes here, your group goes there, but no, we've been in like the same area.
When you're ready.
So we have to learn about his backstory. They're like hinting at it, like, I don't think he knows his parents. You fucking tsundere. Damn, that was fast. You just like jump up the stairs?
We're friends to the end, you hear me?
Shut the fuck up. I don't like her, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not... I promise you, I'm not jumping on the hate bandwagon. Purely objective. It's just, yeah, not really my thing. Sorry. Yes, I am. Ugh. I hate this voice actor. He just kind of had like this pretentious kind of like that type of voice. Like, I didn't like him. So yeah, so what I'm getting at is I'm not actually like, I think of all the issues with Luke Lamont, I think the voice acting is probably bottom of the totem pole for me. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Uh-oh. A cenote. They have cenotes. This fucking guy. Okay. So this guy's having a little bit of a rough time after his dad beat his ass. This is the gate. Oh, the guy. Yeah. It sure is. Oh, this guy. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought, until the right's objective became the city. Okay, yeah. But to think that Tonqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping. So he had a set of the keystones. Oh, I didn't realize that. Did they actually kill that guy? So you say, yet the new Dawn Servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. You will gain all you were denied, the right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. All right. Is someone there? Can hear? Oh. Someone's in there? Who's there? Show yourself. Alright. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Oh God. What's gonna happen? The guardian of the power. I do not claim this power. I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire to remake worlds. Hey, let's open up the door. Oh God, I fucking hate these guys. Oh, okay. Here's his maniacal, crazy laugh. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. So what's this dude's ambition? Like, does he just have like mini PP energy? Like, what is it? He's already pretty badass on his own, I thought, but I mean, all the Mamulja, they're pretty ugly as fuck, but... Wait. I thought that guy was going to be the big bad. I thought he was going to do something. Like, and take power away from the First Promise. Wow. Yep. Small PP energy, guys. But in exchange... It's going to be like Xenos. Xenos walks out. Alright. Oh, man. Cool fit. That's a cooler fit. Nice. This reminds me of that giant bridge with the fighting fish from One Piece in the Dressrosa arc that connected to like the land of the fairies. If I'm nerding out too much, I get it. We don't have to talk about it. But yeah, that's just the vibe I get. Nice. So, is this the land of the giants, or have we already been to the land of the giants? I kind of black out sometimes.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shalom, where the sun guides in the Shatonaton.
Interesting.
A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land.
This is the land of the cowboys. I was getting that, dude. I'm like, it's like Red Dead Redemption. I want to go pick a fight at the saloon.
Beneath its red crust,
Are you sure the name of this place isn't Saloon?
embracing this opportunity,
Dude, that's a fucking saloon.
Argona supporters hurtled along, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel.
Nice.
Each length of track.
It's like Texas and New Mexico, back in the old times. Saloon. Cool. It's very much so like the first area that you start off in Final Fantasy 15.
It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to flesh out his story. Not my favorite, but, I mean, at this point, anything's better than Wu Klamat.
Let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Oh, these guys are interesting looking. Is that actually their face, or are they all decked out in some cool masks? I want to go kill one of them. You need two of them, then you'll have to wait. Can't we just share? I mean, I'm not trying to be controlling, but I've got like 200 mounts, and I'm sure one of them we could probably make our way. I got this giant 8-person whale, if you want to jump on it, Aaronville. I've also got a Shiba Inu that does a lot of cool stuff, but that's a one person, so you'll just have to walk. Aaronville. He says go on foot. Yeah, right. I just feel like sometimes, like, when people try to, like, give us warnings and stuff, I just wish we were a little bit more, like, ballsy and just be like, nah, I got this. Save the universe. Shut the fuck up. Let me just go.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
That's a proper town. I think your town sucks. I think your town sucks and you should feel bad. I want to see somebody get thrown out through the double doors, getting their ass beat. Uh-oh.
Now hold on a minute.
Holy shit. Are we actually going to have a fight?
Some sort of trouble.
You guys get into a fight over, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something?
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Oh, they don't have Yu-Gi-Oh cards here. It's Bakuman, right?
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
He was spitting a lot. I like the detail.
Let me remind you who the scum is here.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny?
Not larceny.
They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Wait. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Some of the voice acting. What the fuck did I just hear?
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
No. You leave his mama out of this.
Like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt.
That sounds like what's Noctis's voice actor? Is it Ray Chase, I think? Kind of sounds like Noctis. That guy, the little one.
Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time.
I feel like that guy did something wrong. Like
Lest you hurt my feelings.
Yeah, he's the frustrated gentleman is clearly the bad guy.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Don't pull out your weapon.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Finally, somebody interesting. Holy shit. Look at that. It's 90% of the power of the Scions in one man right there.
What?
Not counting us, of course. We're in a different league. We're not a Scion. We're God.
Hey!
Hey.
What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Wahute. Well, look, I mean, it still beats kind of hanging out with Uklamat.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends.
Yeah, this guy seems like he's the bad
For
guy.
good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Oh, these gunslingers. Everybody's got guns. It's like America.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
We really got to do something about his outfit. I'm not saying he has to go around decked out in like dragoon armor anymore, but it looks like he's wearing rags.
Servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shaktural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
All right, this is good. We dropped all the other characters that we've been traveling with for Estinian.
I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
So at some point, it seems like Yshtola and Graha are also going to make their way out here.
Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Okay, wait. I love you.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Did he just kill it in the wild and eat it? Okay, cool. Yeah. Good-natured stableman. Okay, cool. Is it always this dark here? Alright. Okay. It's your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. Bro. I've got like 200 mouths. This place is very cool looking. I'm trying to like look around a little bit more. Shit. Like, they couldn't give us a saddle. Instead, we have to watch our character do this weird, like on all fours fucking position. Oh, cool. That's a really cool look. Aerial view, I like it. Oh, nice. Just like that. We already got here. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not. I really don't care. Just point me in the direction where we're going. Oh, cool. His mentor. Let's see. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. This is Final Fantasy XIV, and having blue hair is not rare at all. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking shit, because there's going to be somebody who's watching this going to get extremely triggered because the average, like, 14 player have so much of their identity wrapped up in their character. Their necks don't really do it for me, but they probably do have nice faces. I just never looked at them in the character creator. Viera? Viera's pretty good. I think across the board, they're probably one of the... If you want to talk about... Oh, Elezen? Elezen's good, yeah. Yeah. Look who it is. It's... you. Aaronville, yes. A man groaned. You were such a darling little thing as a child. Oh yeah, they do live a long time, I guess. You know what's interesting about, like in fantasy worlds, like just different media, how it's like kind of become a norm in a lot of the things I read or I watch, where like elves live significantly longer than like humans and stuff. And I guess they kind of gave that long life to Viera. It's kind of cool, I guess, living longer like that. I don't know. Fucking ads. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, that's your name? I'm just gonna call you Elaine now. Alright. I was born Elaine Shipia. Elaine Shipia. Let's just call him Elaine. Alright, cool. Mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she'd treat me to... Okay, cool. So this isn't his mommy. Oh, cool. She was one of Gulul Jaja's traveling companions. Would you look at that? But his traveling companions, probably not actually that tough. You know, just with like leveling up and power creeping, you know. So we did find the Gold City, so he came back to gloat. Okay, so I don't know why I had it in my head he didn't know who his parents were. Is it his father he doesn't know? Help! I need help! Oh no. Aaronville's like, hey, you guys better not be doing any tomfoolery. I have a backpack. Time to kill some civilians. God, if I was like the Warrior of Light, I'd just blow people up. Aww. Why are you attacking the nursemaid? What is she doing out here? We'll slit her throat from ear to ear. I'm pretty sure she's using, like, that chick. She's using, like, a level 45 axe. Yeah, right, with your level 45 axe. I could be wrong, but I think male Vieira just impregnate and then peace out. Yeah, just like me. Probably. They probably do that. Maybe this ain't such a good idea. He's got a level 50 sword. What is it? What'd they take? Alright. Okay. Well, time to kill these guys. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. These fucking bitches. I also have my murder turkey, too. I gotta remember to do this stuff. I keep forgetting. Alright, let's see what you got. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea where they're headed. So are the people that we're gonna encounter like so? I'm kind of basing this off of just what the gear is gonna look like. If I'm correct, the level 96 gear, that's like the Mad Max dominatrix shit that people are wearing. I'm guessing they're gonna be wearing that. Are we about to get some Mad Max in action? Oh no, not your bracelet. Does she have a neck tattoo? This old lady's hard as hell. I think you mean 97, and no dungeon set doesn't look like Mad Max. What's like the spiky? It's available on the market. Like the spiky leather set. Is that 96? It's crafted stuff, I thought. That's the one I'm referring to. I just figured like kind of like fitting like the lawless idea, like I think the quest level that we're at is 96, so I'm kind of expecting it to be like that. I wasn't a big fan of what the fending set looked like, but I did think some of the other sets in that series actually looked pretty cool. There's also another set that has spikes on it. Got it. All right, well, it's just funny, like, after everything we've done, we're still kind of, like, having to hunt down bandits, like, with how powerful we are, just to put it into perspective, like, let's just say, like, you're a level 100 summoner, there's, like, a bandit hideout, you know, you just summon Bahamut, and like mega flare the fucking hell out of it and they just all die, like, but we don't do cool stuff like that. We go and talk about our feelings. Okay, we try to show them the error of their ways. You could do that and still cut off like throwdowns, but we'll definitely get to spend some time. I have nothing to gain from being a prick about it and like just talking shit. I just look, I just haven't been wowed about it, like, because do you remember when I first started streaming, I was still doing Heaven's Ward. I was in the middle of Heaven's Ward when I first started streaming, and pretty much consistently I started Heaven's Ward and I went all the way through. It was a fucking amazing time. Some of the fastest content that I burned through would be probably Shadowbringers, and maybe even a little bit of Stormblood. I was very excited about that story too to get through, because I couldn't put it down. I was like, dude, this shit's awesome. I also shouldn't be so negative because I wonder how much that my negativity is rubbing off on you. It's not even that. Like, honestly, I'm not that easily influenced. Like, I can't help it if I'm reading something and I'm like, this is just kind of corny, or this seems kind of weird, or just the unnecessary insertion of like random characters and scenarios just to kind of, it's very, very clear they're doing this like a certain way because they want to give this character their 5 seconds of fame where they're going to like, you know, go through it. But that's fine. That's good and all. Like, I think that's pretty much all Final Fantasy XIV is you coming into these scenarios where it's fleshing out a character. We're kind of doing it right now with Aaronville and even his mentor, but it's never been so much so that it's just been consistently one character. The last time that we've had it has been kind of like what we went through with Lise. And this isn't me hating on Dawn Trail, because I also didn't like it when we did it with Lise. How much shit did I talk about that? So anyway, we'll move on. But yeah, I am in no way, shape, or form a bandwagoner. I feel like I've actually, when people have been critical of this game in the past, I've given it a little bit more like room. I'm like, you know, whatever. But now I can honestly say so far haven't been wowed. But I am interested to see where the story is going to go now that the City of Gold has been reached and Wuk Lamat is stuck behind a bunch of paperwork right now in her office, hopefully. All right. So we're gonna get a little bit of information about the bandits. We're gonna go get this this item that Namika let them take because she's just a weak old lady. I'm sorry, but are they neck tattoos or is that like a necklace she's wearing? All right. Don't let the Dust Watch know because they seem kind of like tools. Like, they might actually be bad. All right. What's going on? A bracelet. Oh, here it is. Boss, please, please. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, I'm gonna shove this katana up their bottoms. That'll learn them. Like, if you were the Warrior of Light, how would you approach this situation? Very easy. What I would do is I would switch over to Black Mage, and I would flare the entire town. Yeah. Just blow it up. I said flare, but I really don't know anything about black mages. I don't know if there's a better spell or whatever, something that's like more insane. I feel like there probably is, but that just goes to show I don't have that job unlocked, and I probably won't anytime soon. We need to get him alone. I'll storm their hideout. I can take them. Oh, yes, of course. Aaronville, who has probably never actually been in real combat, he's giving us cues. I love it. I'm not even going to try and read what the fuck that is. Where do you want to meet? Here. A nice sack of shit. What's that smell? What did you put in the fire? It wasn't me, I swear. So is this really how we're doing it? If they ever solve the whole Vieira hat issue, would you Fantasia into one? Probably not. I know a lot of people say I'm really boring because I stick it out with Highlander. I just think like my Highlander, like aesthetically, like I really like them. I've never like I think Vieira, objectively speaking, they're probably the best looking race. But they're also yeah, they're just, I don't know, something about the ears, like it's just kind of corny to me. Like, you know, like if they were to have like sort of like the same treatment that Makode has, like, oh cool, here's a helmet and then here's two little like cat ear attachments, if they had something like that, or like if they had the hats and every piece of tank gear was like a fucking metal helmet and then two like big floopy ears, like it's hard for me to take it seriously. Like I don't see it as like, oh man, that's badass. I'm like, no, that's fucking adorable, that's hilarious. Like that's like some Looney Tunes shit, like Bugs Bunny wearing like a suit of armor, you know? So yeah, for that reason, I just think objectively this is kind of more my speed. Hey, it's this guy. Good old Dusk guy. Oh no, he's got it right there. Caught red-handed. Boss, over there. Who is it? Don't you know that these pterodactyls, they go into a horny frenzy anytime they smell burning shit? Nice. Smoke's what drew them here, I swear, when I find out who did this. That worked out quite nicely, with him kind of sitting there, right in front of the fire. Hey, what's going on out there? Shit, who was that? Why don't we just run after him? This is why this game is so hard, like, as a logical person, to just sit there and, like, our character's just like, oh, what are you gonna do? This random guy can outrun, you know, Master of the Universe, Warrior of Light. Yeah. Am I being irrational? Like, am I being too critical of the game? Like, this isn't specifically a Dawn Trail thing. There's so many instances of, like, just like, oh, well, he gets away. We're just going to sit there. I mean, this is literally, like, what's his name? Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Horsefant dying all over again. I feel like we could have stopped that. This is fuck, what is his name too? God, it's been a while. It's Gaius slowly walking to the Ultima weapon after we beat him, after the four of us beat the shit out of this old, well, he's not old, but this dude, and he's just like, oh man, you guys beat me up. Like, turns around, he just like walks over to the Ultima weapon. I almost wish they just wouldn't show these scenes, because then like it'd be like, all right, I don't see it, I'm not necessarily thinking about it. Whatever. Alright, so we gotta go find this guy. Alright, well, with a duel. Alright, awesome. All right, we'll bust out your friends and yeah. Alright, so we gotta go back to that area. I guess we're just gonna have this guy kind of call the shots. It's a random guy that got caught already. All right. That's a pretty cool mountain, actually. All right. Let's switch up the glamour. Let's do that. Wild banana blend. Cool. Wait, he'll try and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel? That's your fucking plan? He's gonna try and say, I didn't do it. And that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. What the fuck? How is that a good plan? Like, why are we doing this? Going to bed. Good night. Have a good one. I'll be probably ending it soon. I'm slowly, I'm sure you can tell, I'm slowly reaching my peak. Because I just think I don't understand why this is a part of the story right now. And why this guy's his big plan to get this guy. Yeah. He will lose, and then that'll be the end of the Vulture. Somehow just proving that he's hoarding stolen goods wouldn't work. We have to... The plan is all flaws. Like... And I can't say anything, apparently. I don't have any rational advice to give this guy. God damn it, dude. This game... All right. Okay. So we just gotta separate the Vulture. So that little half squat here can challenge him to a duel. And then with a bunch of people watching, they'll be like, damn, that guy lost. That. So this guy's over here muttering. He's actually saying everything, like he's speaking out loud. He's so lost in thought. He's just admitting it. And like, again, like, I have to poke him, it said. Poke. Where is Poke? Poke? Hey, it's me. Oh, cool. I get to escort this guy. Awesome. I think I could ride on my mount. Just a little further. Let me see if I can just do this. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. The hell is that? Oh, that's a hunt. That thing's surprisingly close. Wouldn't that be funny? You're trying to get away from those enemies and you actually run right into this guy and he one-shots you. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. Alright, so he's talking shit now. Wee. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakawa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. Goodness me, where could he have gone? That's it. I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. You gonna kill me? What are you gonna do? All right. So this guy's really frustrated. Is he gonna just let it slip that he's, hey, I'm the vulture?
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
So that's his voice.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Hey, that's my jewelry.
That's my jewelry and my bag.
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
This portion is so bad.
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Uh-oh. You outed yourself.
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way.
So, we have proof of what he did. We can trace it back. We could literally get this guy, but we are gonna put it in this little shit's hands.
To settle their differences for generations.
So we're gonna leave it up to this contest where technically you could just be a better gunslinger and things are gonna go in your way.
You don't mean...
Wuhute, I challenge you to a duel. The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
At that point, why wouldn't you just do this before finding evidence to actually get him put away?
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking.
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All of a sudden, everyone's turning on him, it looks like. Alright, well.
Alright, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Everyone's on that Zakawa guy's side now. Like yesterday, they were just like, yeah, dude, fuck that guy. Oh my god, this is so fucking cringy. The bracelet.
Oh, you little shit!
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
He's the Vulture. Yeah, you could have fucking said that without doing this.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Oh my god, guys, this writing is kind of weird for an MSQ. There's always going to be like cringy moments, but this had like the level of cringe on like one of those like side quests, you know?
In the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wuhute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go. As are your friends.
You're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wihute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody.
Yeah, because you guys have done a fantastic job already.
But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zekwa? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
This guy is like... He's like discount Zach Fair from 7. Like, he's awful.
Here, this was Vawuk Lamott's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
That's another thing. Like, couldn't we just, like... Don't we have any pull? Like, we could say, like, hey, we're part of Wuklamat's, like, party, who, you know, we just went through this whole ordeal. Like, wouldn't that hold some weight, too?
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again.
My God. This filler bullshit. It's so bad. I'm sorry. Like, it's just... Ugh. It's garbage.